This is a brilliant day.
I'm Jamila Payne, and if you're looking for more pop, purpose, and productivity to increase your profit and build a meaningful business, then you're in the right place. Today, I want to share a very personal story with you. I haven't really told too many people because I've been embarrassed about it, and it's taken years for me to actually get over it. Well, a while back, I was putting on events and nothing like it existed in the city where I lived. Well, after a year or so of putting on these events, another company came to town and put on an event that was very similar. They launched just 1 week before my event. They had a large budget and they leveraged that to get cable and radio spots, which really helped them to get the word out. Needless to say, the attendance at my event was a lot lower than it had been in the past. Not only were my customers at their event, so were my friends. It wasn't their fault, but I really felt betrayed. I later found out that they had been shopping me, sending people to my event so they could learn exactly what I was doing. It didn't end there. In an effort to reach a larger audience, I contacted a national magazine about partnering. They were excited, but after a few follow-up calls, I couldn't reach my contact. She finally said they were no longer interested, and 3 months later, they had taken the proposal that I sent them and launched their own event. I was crushed. Here's the point. As creative people, we have lots of business ideas. It can be scary to share things with people because of fear that someone might steal our ideas. The reality is, not everyone is as inventive as you are, so they can be a little lazy about coming up with their own ideas. Sometimes people don't mean to be malicious, but they're new in the industry, and the best way they know to get started is by copying other successful people. What can you do about it? Of course, there are legal protections that you can take. Non-disclosure agreements or threatening people legally with cease and desist efforts. All things that may end up costing you money, but not necessarily resolving the problem, especially if there's no intellectual property that's being disputed. In my case, there was no real protection against someone creating a similar event under a different name or brand. What can you take away from my lesson? First, of course, take normal legal precautions. Protect your intellectual property, but stop worrying about things that are out of your control. One of my favorite quotes by Mark Twain says, "I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened." Imitation is one of the greatest forms of flattery. It doesn't mean that you like it or even actually feel flattered, but it does mean that you need to keep innovating. No matter how hard people try, they can't be you. That's why you have to inject your special sauce into the business. The true creative entrepreneurs never have a shortage of ideas. We can find the needs in the marketplace and deliver products and services that add value. But imitators will only ever be able to imitate. So if you have a brilliant idea that you've been afraid about putting out into the world, wait no more. The world craves your unique talents and gifts. So if you like this video, go on over to soulpurposecompany.com and join our newsletter list where we share information on our premium courses and events. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss one single episode of this free business training. I leave you with this closing thought. It's time to live your dreams. Start from where you are, go for what you want, and you'll make a meaningful difference. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Can hear you.
I'll call you back. You at home?
This is a brilliant day.